Good day, everyone. My name is Teacher Christine, and I'm your teacher for today. So, before we start, can you hear me? Okay, good. Can you see me? Great. So, our lesson for today is teaching fluency. Do you have any idea what is teaching fluency? Okay, Sophia, what is teaching fluency? Yeah, you are right. Fluency is the ability to read text accurately, quickly, and with expression. Reading fluency is important because it provides bridge between word recognition and comprehension. There are 10 strategies for fluency. First is record students reading aloud on their own. If certain sound letter combinations or words are causing problems, teachers will benefit from listening to the child read aloud. However, this activity can be extremely stressful in front of a classroom of kids, particularly to a student who struggles from fluency. It is best to avoid calling on students struggling in reading during group reading, and instead have them work through the paragraph on their own. Second is ask kids to use a ruler or finger to follow along. Decoding is easier when students don't lose their place as they move across the page. It's up to the individual student how they go about this. Some may want to use a pen or a pencil. Others, a piece of paper that they can move down to cover the bottom of the page and stay focused on the sentence in front of them. This is also a good strategy for readers with ADHD because it involves kinesthetic elements. Third is have them read the same thing several times. When you're trying to improve fluency, it helps to see the same text multiple times. Each reading becomes easier and motivational goes up as students experience enhanced fluency, thanks to repeat exposure to words and phrases. It can also help when it comes to developing comprehension skills, as readers have more opportunities to notice contextual cues. Fourth is pre-teaching vocabulary. Prime the words a student is going to see a text and practice reading them in an isolation or in phrase. You might do this via an interactive classroom-based activity. Get students to use the words and then practice reading them from board or a piece of paper. Crossword puzzles can be effective teaching tool of playing or spelling game. It's much easier to them to remember because it refreshes their memories. Fifth is drill sight words. Some words are more common than others, and students who have a hard time with fluency will find it's much easier to read when they are familiar with 90% of the vocabulary in a text. Around 50% of all books and classroom-based materials for young readers are composed of words from Dutch list. So, what is Dutch list? Dutch list is a list of frequently used English words compiled by Edward William Dutch, a major proponent of the whole word method of beginning reading instructions. The list first published in a journal article in 1936 and then published in the book Problems in Reading in 1948. Sixth is make use of variety of books and materials. If a student has difficulty with reading, it can be even more of struggle to practice with material that is not interested to them. Sometimes all it takes is getting readers excited about a topic to help them lose themselves in the activity. Try chapter books, comics, or poems. Even picture books can work as long as a student doesn't perceive the material as being below to their level. Andy, can you please read the seventh one? Okay, good. The seventh one is try different font and text sizes. There are specific fonts which are more appropriate for any with learning difficulties, including dyslexia, because they help with discerning letters and decoding language. 8 is create a stress-free environment. When students are enjoying a book, anxiety and stress are reduced and fluency is enhanced. It is possible to foster a relaxing environment by removing any deadlines, time limits or assessment related goals, and just focusing on the classroom reading for reading's sake. Joshua, can you please read the ninth one? Okay, that's great. The ninth one is guide students to help them establish a steady pace. One of the hallmarks of fluent reading is establishing a consistent rhythm and pace. The guide students through text. This doesn't need to be fast and in the beginning. New readers should have options and to start slow and increase their pace as they become more comfortable. 10th is introduce a typing course. If a student continues struggle with fluency, teachers, tutors, and parents may consider introducing an extracurricular program designed to enhance literacy skills. A multisensory course like touch type, read, and spell can be used at home in school to learn keyboarding and enhance spelling and sight reading at the same time. An audio component accompanies letters on the screen while students type their corresponding keys. Automated feedback and coursework are divided into discrete modules and independent lessons, foster self-directed learning, and enhance motivation and self-efficacy in the new readers. And that ends our lesson for today. Thank you for listening, and I hope you learn a lot for this lesson. See you again in our next session. Bye!